Okay, he got his testosterone shot or whatever. And then Geshe Michael was like, that guy just finished teaching me all this stuff. He knows the answer. He knows he's not. Why would he do that?
To get them to prove it to themselves.
Maybe that 30-year-old, right, to prove it to himself, but more. There's 100 people watching. He just gave a teaching to 100 people by taking the wrong position or slightly wrong position. And everybody leveled up. Who's the teacher? You don't know. Okay, so the implication here is be very. What's the first bodhisattva vow? Those of you who have bodhisattva vows, you can say. What's the first bodhisattva vow? Look it up.
So taking, going to Buddha.
No, bodhisattva vow.
Not criticizing others.
Yeah, thank you. Now it doesn't. If that was the vow. If it meant normally, praising yourself, criticizing others, right? If that was really, literally, the intent of that vow, we'd be smashing that vow every 5 seconds, right? Because we're always going, I'm better than her, she's better than me, right? That's not the meaning of this vow. The meaning of that vow is between Mahayana teachers, not judging who they are dependent on the content that they're giving.
Then you're uprooting your seeds to experience higher teachings.
How do you mean?
Well, it seems like if you're criticizing teachings, that you would be actually blocking
yourself from experiencing higher teachings. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. A few more things and then we're done. Okay. But it was, I just need to give you context this first class so you know what we're diving into. And I hope you taste how incredible these ideas are. The teachings are the art of interpretation. This is the primary text that comes from Tsongkhapa. Nimpo means essence. The essence of eloquence, the art of interpretation, Tsongkhapa. What he does here is he looks at the third turning of the wheel and he covers all of the mind, all of Buddha's answers, all of the mind only view, and he puts that up front. And at the end, he's like, he returns you back to the middle way school. Now, if you were a Majjhimika Prasangika, one that studies with Tsongkhapa, the lineage of the Dalai Lamas, Mahayana practitioner, right? And you heard the first turning of the wheel, things have a nature of their own. Second turning of the wheel, things have absolutely no nature at all. The third turning of the wheel, which I haven't told you what it contains yet, but I told you it's the essence of the mind-only school. Which of those three do you think you'll take as your authoritative truth?
Middle one.
Middle one, right? If you were the mind-only school thinker, which of those three would you take as your authoritative source? Third one, right? Which one do you think he was speaking literally, and which one do you think he was speaking figuratively if you're mind-only school?
Right.
If you're mind-only school, which one is literal? Number 3, and number 1 and 2 are figurative. If you're Majjhimika Prasangika, which one do you think is true?
The second one.
Second one. And which one are figurative?
The first one and the third one.
There comes our first problem. Right? That's why we have to grab your mind and dive it into mind-only school. And you better study this as if you're a mind-only school and forget everything we taught you about emptiness until the last class will return to Majjhimika. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. When this happens in the monasteries, Geshe Michael says you can tell people that are studying Drenge in the debate ground because they come with these crazy ideas that you're like out of left field. They're like, what are you talking about? and they're trying to debate and push this idea in the debate ground, and it does exactly what you were describing, Rachel. It forces your mind to go, what is this reality that I'm trying to understand? Because if you understand it, you will turn on your power, your freedom for yourself. And if you figure that out, you don't need Buddha or anyone to tell you what to do, because you know. And that's what you need to get to. You need to know. Doesn't matter what they tell you. It may as well be 42. Seriously, the Buddha has given you the answer. Why are you not enlightened? you have to do something. Yeah. So that's the primary text. I hope you read it. It was from Tsongkhapa, blah, blah, blah. The other two root sutras, the first one, the one that the mind only uses, is the answer he gave in the third turning of the wheel, called Commentary on the True Intent of the Sutras. Now, it's not a commentary. Traditionally, a commentary is someone that talks about what the Buddha spoke. This is an actual sutra. This is the Buddha saying, this is what I meant. It's my own commentary on what I said in the first and second turnings. Right? So we're getting it from the source. And this is the one that the mind only believe is the right answer, the one they took literally. Just as an aside, this is the one, Madhurika middle way, the correct one, uses as their explanation of what emptiness really means.
Have we studied something that, for a primary text, have we ever used one of Joe Tsongkhapa's? I feel like we always use commentaries of his. Was the principal teachings?
Right. Yeah, plenty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I always feel like it's just commentaries.
No, it's his root text. Most of what we learn is his root text and his commentary on other texts.
No, I'm saying it's always like someone's commentary on Joe Tsongkhapa. We never study exactly Joe
Oh, right.
We never get like his as the
three
primary
principal parts and then someone's commentary. But we in the ACI, in the reading material, you'll get both. You'll get the translation from Joe Tsongkhapa's original text, and then somebody like Babonka's commentary on three principles.
It just feels special.
So then it is special. Believe me, it's special. So, Lord, what do you think Lord Buddha's answer is? Remember the three turnings? Well, we'll learn it next class, okay? Lastly, your meditation assignment is think of your annoying person, your irritating person, anytime this week, okay? Think of those beings that irritate you and see if you can catch whether they are the source of your irritation or they could possibly secretly be waking you up. Is it possible to interpret that experience that way? Or must you take it literally? This is a way of letting your mind play with the idea of literal and figurative. Because what if the Buddhists are trying skillful means non-stop to wake you up, what if that annoying person is just the best they can do because you're too thick? No, seriously, what if that is the thing that blocks you? That anger or that frustration or that annoyance, what if that's the thing that is blocking you? Wouldn't you want someone that has capacity to show it to you? You could. Now, does that annoying, irritating moment or person have a nature from its own side? It's like the pen, right? You were forced to have that experience based on something. So a couple of things. So that's the meditation. We're okay with the meditation? Yeah. I'll leave the web stuff up so you could see where the readings and homeworks are. Steve, do you want to show something?
Yes.
Stephen wants to show something before we do a mandala offering, and I want to take a picture of you because this is what happens. We start an ACI course. I'm so excited to see everyone, and then some of you don't have the karma to keep you here. I want to have, and I don't have the karma to see you stay here. Can you put the lights up so I can take, if anyone doesn't want a photo of themselves, you can do that, okay?
Why don't we close?
No, I want to take a quick picture first.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, we don't have to, we can do the mandala offering now before the video, I was saying.
Oh, I see. Okay, we'll do that. First of all, you can put your nicest self or your worst self up to you, I don't care. Yeah, here we go. It'll be a panoramic. If you want to look enlightened, you're welcome to. If you want to look funny, you can do that too. Here we go. Stephen's enlightened. Okay. Thank you. Okay, you can do one silly one if you want. Okay, here we go. The really silly one. Again. Here we go. Really silly face or silly posture. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. Posted on. You did very silly. So let's do a quick mandala offering, and then I want to show you and do a couple of announcements.
You know, it occurs to me that it's worth saying that the Buddha is challenging us to think and contemplate, investigate, right? But some people might think spiritual stuff is just be quiet.
Right.
And that's a mistake.
Yeah.
According to the school board.
Good point. Thank you. Thank
It's
you.
more important to contemplate, which is a meditation.
No, yeah, meditation and meditation, contemplation, memorization, debating, all those things help. But until you reach your own understanding, none of that will free you. Okay? They will aid you to free you. They will help you get there. So being compassionate, being nice, having Lululemon, having the right yoga pose helps. But you got to be on, people. And this is your last chance in this life before you, like all of us. Seriously. Yeah? So wake up, please. I beg you. So here goes the offering. Sangye Shindu Miteruari Drogun Namdar Shinla Shukasho Idam Guru Ratnamandala Kam Ninyatayami Sunam Yeshe Zogzoshin Sunam Yeshe Rejunwe Rambaduni Topasho. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share with you the most precious and incredible things that I've ever experienced on this planet. Thank you for being nice enough to take a break and pay